Okay, I am currently on my way home, sort of. I spent last night in Fort Lauderdale and am currently riding A1A up to Palm Beach for the pure reason that I've never been there before. And then we'll turn east and head home that way across, not I-80, but across State Road 80, I guess it is, up to Arcadia, and then home. So last night I had the opportunity to see the AK47s definition of what, in his opinion, describes a rider. And I agreed with a lot of it. I had to admit that I haven't watched too many of his videos, but so I don't really know him, so to speak. And I was expecting it to be like everyone's, you know, I think you're a squid because of this video, but it wasn't. It was completely different. And basically he defined someone as a rider, or someone who loves to ride as a rider. You know, when you park your bike, you can't wait to get on it again, or when you get on it, you can't wait to get out there again, etc. And I completely agree with it. Because even though I had ridden for 6 hours yesterday, I still couldn't wait to get on my bike again. Even that evening, you know, after a rest or so, I went out for a very brief ride, but I just wanted to be back on it again. So I completely understand. And I was saying to myself, well, why would someone have a bike and not want to ride it? And then I said to myself, have I ever known anyone like that? And then I realized that I had. When I lived in Germany, I had a friend named Stefan, and he lived about 4 miles from where he worked, and his wife lived 15 miles from where she worked. And he had a motorcycle because they had just moved down from Hamburg, and they couldn't afford to, in Hamburg they didn't need to have any cars because of public transportation, and they had to furnish their apartment because they sold everything before they moved down, and they were saving money for a house, so they bought her a car, and they bought him a second-hand motorcycle because he's a very handy guy, and he's the type of guy who could fix it. And so he rode to work every day. And I asked him one time if he ever went out for a ride, you know, with his friends or something on the weekend, and he said no. He only has a motorcycle because he has to and can't afford a car right now. And he said that to him, a motorcycle is a vehicle for going to work, and that's about it. His wife doesn't really like it, so they never go out for rides together, and to him, a motorcycle was about going to work, and that was it. So, yeah, I guess I sort of understand now when I think back to Stefan. I mean, he was a great guy and everything. There's nothing wrong with him, so to speak. But for him, his motorcycle was only a vehicle to go to work on. So, I now understand what AK47s means, and I agree with him. And that'll end the motovlog right now. I'll just go ahead and I'll keep the camera on because you never know what you'll see up here. I've never been here before.